John Garamendi of California, Republican Dusty Johnson from South Dakota. Gentlemen, good to see you both. Bipartisan almost sounds like compromise. Isn't that a dirty word in Washington now?
Well, we have a shared enemy here, and that is the fact that we've got a supply chain that's breaking down. And John and I realize that we're only going to get this attacked properly when we focus on the facts of the situation and work together. Our bill would make a big difference.
All right. Congressman Garamendi, you think right now we are at November 4th, which, give or take, is about 50 days till Christmas. Government is not known for quick action. If your bill was passed in law tomorrow, when would we see effects in the supply chain?
Might see it right away because it's a clear message to the international shipping companies and to the importers that they've got to settle this up. Otherwise, when the bill goes into effect, there'll be a very, very bad record of behavior on their part. So they're going to have to get prepared for what will come down when the FMC, the Federal Maritime Commission, has the authority that this bill provides.
All right, so Congressman Johnson, as I understand it, it gives the Federal Maritime Commission the ability to fine and to move fines around for the bad behavior that we're talking about. Are we to believe that the importers and the shippers are intentionally creating these bottlenecks, or do they just not care?
Well, they are absolutely intentionally discriminating against American cargo. And my thought is, if you're going to use American ports, you need to treat American cargo fairly. But anytime that they can get a higher price from anybody else, they will drop a contract with an American agricultural exporter. They'll pay some ridiculously low amount of liquidated damages, like $100, and they will leave those American soybeans or that American pork sitting there on the port. If you're going to use American ports, you have got to play fair. Our bill makes a ton of sense.
All right, so
where's that container going to go? They're going to send it back to China, where the Chinese exporters are willing to pay a whopping amount of money in order to get their hands on a container. Right now, that container is going to get jammed up at the port when it gets to the United States. But let's be clear about this. Access to the American market, it is not a right, it's a privilege. And there's got to be equal attention both to the importers and particularly, as Dusty just said, the exporters, the American exporters.
All right, so it's 7:22 Eastern time. You guys are standing on the Capitol talking about this, and we're grateful for that. But how is this an issue? If it's so easy and it's about fairness, why is there a problem getting this passed?
Well, we have 4 major ocean carrier alliances, and 30 years ago they controlled 15% of the volume. Now they control more than 80% of the volume, and these guys don't like the bill. Let's be very clear. This gets in their way. It tells them that they need to play fair in a way that they have not been doing. And in D.C., listen, of course, we understand when you've got strong interests against a bill and for a bill, we're not going to be able to snap our fingers and just make it happen. The American system is not supposed to be easy, but I think we're going to get this done.
Well, I'm quite convinced we will. Those 4 shippers 3 of the 4 happen to be Chinese, and 2 of those 3 are controlled by the Chinese government, the military, PLA. So there's a real issue about competition on the open ocean shipping issue. And that's another issue. It's not in this bill, but it's one that I know is being looked at by the committees in the Senate as well as the House about the lack of competition in that ocean shipping. So we're going to go at this, and we're going to make this a big issue, and I think ultimately we will be successful. The support for this is extraordinarily broad. We have retailers who are on the receiving end of those imports, and we also have the agricultural interest, as Dusty has already said, and we have everybody in between. I got a phone call yesterday from a group that is importing Christmas trees, plastic Christmas trees. And I'm going, well, this isn't going to be good. They're going to be saying we don't have a good bill. Well, they actually like the bill because they're getting charged a demurrage. That is, they can't get their containers off of the port. And so they're getting charged on that end. Our bill would provide some rational oversight and regulation of those kind of charges.
Got it. Well, gentlemen, come back and talk to us as this comes through. We know the empty shelves are not getting filled anytime soon. Congressman John Garamendi, Democrat of California, Dusty Johnson, Congressman from South Dakota. We appreciate it, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you both. Millions of veterans are getting Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.